Having recently finished Chapter 5 and gotten back into remixing music from Deltarune, check out this medley that I just did, I thought it'd make sense to break down some more music from Deltarune, particularly Chapter 5. I'm Corey, or Everything Fantasy. I'm a music composer for video games. I have my keyboard in front of me. I'll be honest, when I played through Chapter 5, I got through the boss first time around, and naturally, I didn't pay attention much to the music, largely because I'm concentrating and trying to avoid 1,000 different things on screen. So now's a great opportunity to just listen, and actually finally take it in. Let's get into this. Okay, so we are in the key of D flat minor. I always really like what Toby Fox does with kind of like the short staccato notes right at the beginning. Like, imagine the da 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 da, that kind of thing I'm talking about. Or da 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 da. A similar pattern each time, and I really enjoy it. It makes the music sound so memorable, I feel like. Let's keep going. You can already hear the themes from some certain other pieces too. I love the melody here. It's something like a... Like, it almost lends itself like it's gonna go into another motif, like... Like, I feel like there are so many pieces that I could easily play from just those starting notes from this theme. Like, let's try a little Hammer of Justice or something. Like that kind of thing. Everything just blends into each other so nicely, and I absolutely love it. That's why creating the medley, the hidden boss medley that I did, where many people were debating whether Shadow Mantle Roaring Knight constituted a hidden boss. To answer that question now, it's not that I think the Roaring Knight does constitute a hidden boss. I just thought it was quite nice to put into the medley. That was all. Anyway, I just love how things blend into each other. It's why making a medley was so natural to make something blend into another. And I love composers who have a particular identity like that. Like, come on, da 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 da. Like, oh, it's just the way they blend is incredible. I love it. There are a few other elements that I'd mention in a second as well, like the bass line, which I'll mention in a second. But I just love the 8-bar repetitive nature of this until we get a build into something else. I think it's really, really cool. Da 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 da. Like, oh man, I know it's those sort of things that kind of really stand out, but it's really cool how it's still fused in musically. They don't feel unnatural in a sense, weaving in the different motifs at the same time. I remember that from actually fighting the boss myself. Like, we're not expecting it to go dark in that sense, but it's almost like an introduction with a little bit of chaos, so to speak. We essentially have a repeat of the intro section, or what I'd kind of describe as the first verse, but with a bit more of a solo-y type thing going on. The drum kit as well has a really interesting rhythm too. It's something like a... but there's some repeated bass drum notes as well, which I can't do by hand, but it's that kind of thing. I really like the bass here. It sounds a bit like a... again, the kind of staccato bass line is something that we've become really, really familiar with across Deltarune and also Undertale as well. In fact, the more I kind of listen to music from Deltarune, and spoiler alert, I am working on a Deltarune remix for tomorrow, because I'm actually recording this on the day that this reaction releases. It's just really given me a massive appreciation of the consistency and different ideas across the entirety of the soundtrack as well. Everything ultimately belongs in the Deltarune universe. You know how there are some games where you get the occasional piece that feels like, whoa, this is really out there, it's unexpected. Everything truly belongs, and I think like that's an amazing feeling to hear that such cohesiveness in a soundtrack. And also, this just makes you feel really, really hyped at the same time. Like, it's interesting to me that I experienced this in-game, like I heard this in-game, but in a sense I wasn't paying attention to it because I'm focusing on the things that are in front of me and trying to dodge constantly. At the same time, now listening back, it's almost like subconsciously the entire piece became ingrained in me, mostly because of the use of motifs and familiar ideas from other pieces. We've gone back to the introduction, but chord-wise for that we had that kind of chord movement is something that I've noticed in quite a few Deltarune pieces as well. It is essentially we're going 6, 7, 1, 5, and it sounds like this. That actually sounds really nice on piano, actually. Maybe I should make an arrangement out of that, but I just like how hopeful it sounds. It's kind of like a sorrowful, a little bit more hopeful. We're rising almost like to the top of the mountain. We'll go back down to the bottom again. And we end there. But the one last thing I like to mention again is that the thing that makes it sound so bouncy, other than the drum kit, I think is the bass rhythm. It's such a nice piece of music. It's something that I definitely love to remix at some point. Maybe in some form. I know some people have suggested doing like a medley of every boss battle theme, which is a possibility. Like, it's something that I could possibly do now that I've done the hidden theme ones. But if you have any other suggestions, a good place to submit your suggestions is either in the comments or through everythingfantasy.net, because it's easier to see it that way, and you can also say something about it as well, and I can read it out in the video. Until next time, thanks for watching and take care.